Zakil Sherman. I've been a certified trainer over 20 years, and I am not the trainer that grew up flat stomach, small waist, in shape with a six-pack. I had to work for it. Listen, let's talk about when we're looking to lose those last 5 to 10 pounds. If you are listening to somebody who does not know what it's like to struggle with body fat, they can't tell you about this. Okay, and so that is one of the reasons why my perspective is so unique and why this channel is so unique, because I'm a fitness professional that actually knows what it's like to struggle with a stomach, love handles, and back fat. And so one of those things that occurs when we're looking to get tight, firm tone, and we're starting to see some nice definition in our midsection, we think that, like, you look in the mirror and you're sizing up your physique and you go, damn, I think I still need to lose, like, if I lost 5 or 10, you know, if I lost 5 or 10 more pounds, I'd be right where I want to be. And I've been there. And here's the thing that you don't understand, and that nobody, like, I didn't hear this from anybody, is not fat. What you're looking at is undeveloped, unconditioned, untrained muscle that is soft in appearance, and it's given us the illusion that it's body fat. It's not fat. So think of it like this: because if you've been holding body fat around your midsection for a while, not only is the fat there, but it's also the fact that that area isn't as strong. And so that's one of the reasons why fat is there. If it's a healthy, conditioned, strong muscle, the likelihood of excessive body fat in that area is minimal. Now, I know people are watching this, they're going to think, well, what about strong men and something? Okay, that's different. That's totally different. Those dudes are solid and tight and they're extremely strong. That's something completely different. We're talking about just somebody who had, like, 30 plus pounds to lose, a lot of, subcutaneous fat, and now they've been training for a while and they're looking in the mirror. Those kind of folks, like generally those are detrained people, before they started in undertaking health and, started undertaking a consistent weight training program and a weight training routine. So in that regard, those muscles were weak. And so when you start to take the fat off, you also have to continue to strengthen and condition those areas where the fat was, because that is how they're going to become firmer, tighter, more toned, and look more defined. So it's not the fact that you need to lose 10 more pounds, is that you need to start doing more heavy lifting. And when I say heavy lifting, I'm talking about between 8 to 12 reps that are giving you a challenge. Okay. You don't want to, like, I know people think, okay, I need to do, 15 repetitions. No, you don't. 15 repetitions are generally for folks who are focusing on muscular endurance. When you're looking for muscular hypertrophy, or when you're looking to shape, firm, tighten, and tone, we want to keep that rep range between 8 and 12. You can occasionally do 15, but you don't want to live in the 15 rep world when you're trying to firm, tone, and tighten your muscles up, okay? They need to be challenged. So 8 to 12 reps is still a good place to be, but you want to make sure that the weight is still challenging you. So, like, when you get to, it should be 11, 12, not 11, 12. You understand what I'm saying? There's a significant difference. And the other thing we want to make sure we incorporate, or consider at least incorporating, is HIIT, high intensity interval training. Because that kind of cardio combined with lifting for muscular hypertrophy is a very good combination when it comes to strengthening, conditioning our muscles. Okay. So when we're thinking that we have that 5 or 10 more pounds to lose, let's focus on, honing in on the exercises that will yield the firm tone tightness. The other thing that we want to think about is that, as I mentioned, the heavy lifting and the muscle hypertrophy and the 8 to 12 reps, your form and technique really take front and center here, because now you're looking to dial in the definition. You're looking to shape the muscle more. So the key way to do that is to use and employ great form and great technique. I can't say that enough. The mind muscle technique, if you've heard that terminology, the mind muscle technique is basically your connection to the muscle while you're exercising. Your focus and really focusing on using the muscle to move the weight as opposed to momentum or daydreaming through the exercise. Okay. So when you're looking to firm, tone, tighten, and really dial in that conditioning and that strengthening of the muscles, your form and technique really, the importance of your form and technique, I should say, really increase. Because the relationship between your form and technique are directly related to the definition that you're going to see in your body. If your form isn't good and your technique isn't good, your results are going to be mediocre and very limited. So as you are looking to really turn it up a notch, you really want to focus on turning up your form and technique. Okay. And then the last thing I want to touch on with this is that you want to make sure that you're getting proper water intake and proper protein. Let's start with water. If you aren't consuming enough water, you're going to retain water. So some of what you're looking at isn't actually body fat, it is water retention. And so you want to make sure, particularly if you are increasing your amount of exercise or increasing the intensity or increasing the volume of exercises that you're doing, that is going to generally put you in a position where your body needs more water. So you want to be properly hydrated. Because again, if you're not consuming the proper amount of water for what your activities are, your day to day, you're going to retain water. And that is also going to make you appear as if you're holding on to excess body fat as well. Okay. And then protein is important because as we are breaking the muscles down in our workout, we want to make sure that we're ingesting the amount of protein we need in order for the body to repair itself, in order for the muscles to repair themselves. And that goes hand in hand, the water, the fiber, and the protein, because we want to make sure that we're drinking the water and we're eating the fiber to help the body process the protein. So, you know, a grilled chicken salad is a great combination for that reason. That's why they give you celery with your chicken wings, because the fiber will help break down that protein. Okay. So those are the things that you want to focus on. It's not necessarily the fact that you need to lose that last 5 to 10 pounds. There are some other adjustments you likely need to make and some other areas that need your attention. And you'll find that your body has transformed, but your weight has stayed the same. Okay. Because like I said, this happened to me. You know, I've been in that position. I remember losing the body fat through my midsection, and I'm looking, thinking I need to lose body fat because my obliques weren't where I needed them to be. And that wasn't the case. It was the fact that my obliques were actually detrained, and my lower back, you know, it was deconditioned. You know, and as you lean out, here's the thing, as you lean out, you're able to see your muscles better. And then once you can see, you're able to target them better. So like with my back, you know, I would just have a mirror, a handheld mirror, and practice contracting in front of a larger mirror. So I'm have my back to the larger mirror. Okay, the mirror's behind me. I'm holding the handheld and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm seeing how I move similar to movements in the gym, and that's helping me focus on my contractions. Okay. But once I put those things together, my back came together. And it wasn't the fact that I needed to lose, you know, an additional 5 to 10 pounds. It was that I needed to improve my form and technique. Okay. So keep that in mind. I would love to hear back from you in the comments. So please comment below. And if you like what I'm talking about, please feel free to subscribe and share this video. And I'll talk to you again. Thanks for watching. Take care.